Hi everyone, I am Mark Kenneth L. Miguel and today I am going to talk to you about the dietary reference intake values. But first, let me ask you a question. An apple a day keeps the doctors away. What does it mean to you? Let me know in the comments. I will give you 10 seconds to answer, or you can pause this video while answering. Are you finished? Okay, let's start. An apple a day keeps the doctors away. As this well-known saying suggests, we have long known that some foods have health benefits and help to prevent diseases. Awareness of the importance of good nutrition has risen in recent years. There is now consensus among scientists that poor diets and low level of physical activity can lead to a number of chronic conditions such as obesity, cardiovascular disease, diabetes, cancer, and even cognitive diseases like dementia. Humans need many nutrients if they are to stay healthy and reduce the risk of diet-related disease. A nutrient is a component of food such as protein, carbohydrates, fats, vitamins, minerals, and water. Which nutrient has particular functions in the body? Energy-providing macronutrients such as carbohydrates, fats, and proteins are needed relatively large quantities. Just take a look at this picture. This is a pie chart of dietary reference intake values. In USDA recommendations, or the United States Department of Agriculture, it tells that our body needs 10 to 15% or less of protein. The RDA, or the recommended dietary allowances for adult men and women, 0.8 grams of protein for every 2 pounds of body weight. 30% of fat and no more than 10% saturated fat recommended dietary allowances for fat. Fat intakes are compared with the recommendations from the 1995 Dietary Guidelines for Americans. No more than 30% of the calories from the total fat and less than 10% from the calories from the saturated fat. 55 to 60% recommended dietary allowances for carbohydrates. The USDA recommends that carbohydrates make up to 55 to 60% of your total daily calories. Now look at the IOM recommendations. They recommend 10 to 35% of protein, 20 to 35% of fat, and 45 to 60% of carbohydrates. This is how many calories are in 1 gram of each macronutrient. In carbohydrate, it has 4 calories per 1 gram. In protein, it has 4 calories per 1 gram also. And in fat, it has 9 calories per 1 gram of fat. How healthy adults should consume calories? If you want to be healthy living person, just follow this recommendation. 10 to 25% of protein, 22 to 35% of fats, and 45 to 65% of carbohydrates. Carbohydrates, fats, and protein all contribute to body energy needs. To meet the needs for these macronutrients without increasing risk of chronic diseases requires that people eat a balanced diet. Low-fat, high-carbohydrate diets might be harmful to people with a particular type of blood lipid profile, while diets high in fat could lead to obesity and its complications. So if you want a healthy diet, just follow those recommendations. Next, we are going to talk about the food label. But first, what is food label? A food label is the information presented on the food product. It is one of the most important thing and direct means of communicating information to the consumer. This information, which includes items such as ingredients, quality, and nutritional value, can accompany the food or be displayed near the food to promote its sale. What does a nutrition facts label can do? A nutrition facts label lists the nutritional content, the serving size, and the calories for a recommended serving for a food product. This helps consumers make the best decision on how much to eat, maybe when they want to eat this food, or how they can better balance their food choices throughout the day. In addition to the nutrition facts label, there is also an ingredients label. This lists all the ingredients in the food product from the largest amount at the beginning to the smallest amount of the ingredients at the end. This is where consumers can find information about what is in their food, such as allergies or if a product is a whole grain item. Just take a look at this picture. This is an example of food label, the food nutrition facts. We can see this to our food, especially to snacks, processed foods, and etc. As you notice, the nutrition facts contains different color. Each color have different meaning or interpretation for better understanding. First, the color red. The count calories. Look at the serving size, the number of servings, and the number of calories per serving. Second, the green one. Check for heart health. Choose foods that are lower in saturated fat and sodium. Keep trans fat to 0. Third, is it nutritionally valuable? Select foods that are nutrient dense and good source of fiber. And the last is the TIP. Consider how added sugars fit your daily budget. Some nutritional facts do not have color coding, so you must better remember this.